What's up, viewers, subscribers, and agents alike? It's your boy, Luciferian Prince, coming at y'all once again. As I come to y'all with this new upload, this is going back to what I call the versicles of the quote-unquote Luciferian Doctrine. Those people who are biased, who are opinionated about what the Luciferian Doctrine is fine. But hey, I'm going to tell you right now, you're judging a book by its cover. And if you wish to indulge upon your own spiritual path and your own journey, it's your business. But for those who want the higher elevation of self and the knowledge of the individuality, let's get to it. Now, the primary source of information in this discourse, which I'm about to actually spread, comes from the Luciferian Doctrine, which is the most important knowledge you ever read, implement, and live to forever. Now, we're not talking about in the lackadaisical sense of what they say in the science community of living forever. We're talking about living forever in your own personal installation and how you actually evolve and actually dissolve yourself inside your community so that you can actually be within those people who actually have faith in you. That's how religion works, because it's all about deification. Now, I'm not saying deification comes from you actually being deified as something, but you actually implementing something in helpful essence of being an assistance to other people's lives. See, that's what we got to get these idols down from the conscientiousness of what they wanted you to represent or actually wanted you to actually walk around with on your person or in your personal space to actually deify something that is token. No, the actual kingdom is within you. So let's go. What am I saying? Here it is. It's you versus the source. Notice what I said. You versus the source. That's going to be the title of this video because it's you versus the source. The source is any informational plane that gave you information that's contrary to your actual lively human existence. Whatever you wish to call yourself, I don't care. It's all about how you view yourself based upon what someone else views upon you, because you act in accordance with what someone else thinks about you. But who comes primarily first? You're the center of focus. So as long as you're the center of focus, people can make up whatever they want about you and you can do nothing about it or say nothing about it because you don't know who you are. Until you know who you are, then you can come into the cognizance of actually expecting and practicing and manifesting what you should. Until you come to that point, you'll just traipse along in the waters of misery. And you just learned a very significant truth in less than 3 minutes. Let's go. Your reactions can't be emotional, and you must react only in a moral manner. If solely attacked or affected, which is moral, which is firm, confident, thoughtful. An example, best for everyone, including, firstly, you. Your self-interest. To be reminded you're in this game alone. It is only between you and the source, where you receive, and underline receive, your moral energy from, quote unquote, the number one primary point, which is yourself. Therefore, you should always view it from the perspective of self. Your reactions should always follow up to the next level requirement to deal with the threat or the danger which proceeds to come against you immediately. So you will be able to work on the goals you took on the process, which is number 2. You will understand it fully later when you will progress with the content. Your attacks back should be responsive. Never get into any discussion or fights with any of the parasites. Leave them alone. Quickly and nicely handle them. It is more than just enough to mind something and lead to use your energies in a more productive way. Mirror always is best for their moves. For instance, if they say to you, "You're stupid," reply something alike, "Where are you speaking of yourself?" And follow it wherever they take the thread. An example, "You are." "Yes, you are," and repeat it all the time. Basically, you cut them off by mirroring, so they are unable to fight and leave something, which is very annoying and leads to a frustration within them. The emotional reaction is your gain. Keep smiling, by the way. When doing so, show that you are not affected. You cannot ever enable anyone to influence you or to treat you in any bad way. It is required for you to let the enemy know that it won't be easy. from the very beginning. And if he or she decides to, he or she would get severe losses in their moral energy because they don't have any. Physicality is rarely involved, requires proofs and evidence. Check all, especially if a person is parasitic in nature. It is required for your goals in order for your goals to be accomplished. Next, when you encounter anyone who will employ such tactics, be more conscious to what you are doing upon yourself, because by responding with what he or she intends, you're losing it by your happiness. Deal with it the right way from the very beginning. It is important to learn because moral energy is your longevity, quality, and fullness of life. If you're constantly drained from it, the last of low value, you're required obligatorily, let's underline that, to learn how to successfully and effectively win those battles, and as a side effect, increase your level of it in each and every account, because it is the most important thing, after which the survival is in the means of this reality. Now, we can't proceed because it's stop until such response will become your second nature. Now, why do I say this? The reason why I'm going to stop here, those who have the Luciferian Doctrine already know that I'm on page 39, so you can proceed with me in this. Those who don't have it, inquire by email. We'll take it further from there. But the people who actually want better in life is basically the point I'm speaking on. You want better in life. You want better. Your thoughts are better. Your thoughts exceed the actual human experience that we have been inculcated with, and you want to do better. But you have to realize that as you're wanting to do better, there are certain things that are going to be around you in your personal sphere that don't want you to do better. I tell people all the time, sometimes this may be those people who are actually in your personal sphere, such as friends, coworkers, family members, whoever, alumni. It doesn't matter. It's all the same. It's all the same. But once you come to the realization of the light and the experience that you have had through all your trials and triumphs that you've had, you have to realize that there are people who envy you because guess what? They hate you because they ain't you. And I know ain't isn't a word, but I'm just using it in the quote unquote Ebonics terms. And I'm just being realistic. They know that you have some sort of greatness within you, but they don't want to ever see you accomplish your greatness. But no one ever determines the greatness outside of your own personal sphere except you. If you doubt, then you will fail. If you don't see yourself excelling, you will fail. If you don't see yourself as far as an visionary practice of what you actually believe in your convictions and your own personal will, you will fail. If you believe that what someone else dictates upon you, you will fail. If you believe what your mama says, your daddy says, your auntie says, your cousin says, your uncle says, you will fail because you're living up to other people's expectations. Let me be blunt. And please, if you're watching this around children, please escort them from the room before I proceed, because these videos are not made for children. I will tell you what, in my personal experience, I do not ever in my existence give a fuck what people think about me. I don't care. It is what it is. You can't make me, so you can't break me. So I don't care what you think. And this is a hard pill for a lot of people to swallow because they live their life based upon expectations of what other people want them to be. Why don't you start learning how to self-actualize and start empowering yourself and stop giving your energy up to the parasites who actually wish to detract from you, and they can't wait to see you fall. Serious. Because there's nothing greater to a coward than watching a great person fall. Hell, just like me, a couple years ago? Went to jail, motherfuckers couldn't wait to put their mouth on it. But now I'm out here functioning, doing what I'm supposed to do. What they got to say now? Are you waiting for the next opportunity for it to happen? No, it's not going to happen like that. And you bitches that's sitting out there railing, and not all of y'all, I'm not talking to my subscriber base, I'm talking to those individuals who know who they are. You same bitches was in y'all same fucking mire and muck, asking for a motherfucker to help you out in your situation. And that's the reason why I don't return a lot of emails, because I know the fraudulent from the real. You know what I'm saying? Straight. Because I don't worry about what people think. I don't worry about anything about what someone thinks, because I know I walk in my excellence, and I don't give a damn when no one thinks about who I am at all. Period. I don't care. I'm not made up by labels. I'm not made up by titles. I'm not made up by documentation. I'm made up by spirit and influence upon the positive notion of me actually enhancing the life and the quality of other people. Period. If you're not about it, get your bitch ass away from me. Period. Move somewhere else. Go take that negative somewhere else. Matter of fact, take that negative energy to somebody who else is negative, and I guarantee you won't last a bit, because guess what? That's all they thrived upon. But you want to try to suck the positive energy out of me. You can't have it. Period. You can't. And I'm not going to let you have that, because I'm the master and the author of my own destiny. And if you want to go ahead and fail, so be it. It is what it is. But for those people who wish to actually embark upon their journey of higher spiritual upliftment, hey, tap in, buckle up, and go ahead and hit your studies. But make sure you realize what's between you and the source. If you don't do that, you're going to fail. And you can't be double-minded within this reasoning, because guess what? What will my mother think? What will my brother think? What will my uncle think? What will my cousin think? Who cares? Step out on a limb of your own particular belief and faith and let the light shine within you. If you don't, banish yourself to the shadows with the rest of the ignorant. And you just learned a very significant truth in less than 12 minutes. Am I trying to convert people or make proselytes? No. But what I do on my channel is I do the best that I can, as my creator has given me the strength to do so, to inform people that you are not what you think you are, and what you think you are, you really don't know, because something else has actually invaded your mentality to make you believe that you are. And you haven't even really become yet. You haven't even had a taste of what you are. You haven't even touched or actually manifested who you are. But we'll get there one day. Like and subscribe. First time viewing this channel, make sure you go ahead and smash that subscribe button. It's the first time viewing this channel, make sure you go ahead and hit the all. That way, every time I upload, you won't be left in the dark. Agents, do not contact me. I do not consent, nor do I oblige. Period. I keep it simple, like a pimple. And ladies, this is off the beaten path. It's just a joke. If your man washes his crawfish with gloves, you might be married to a woman. Only the people who know down south where I'm talking about know what I'm talking about. All you other people that's out there in the loop, hey, man, order your crawfish online, but they know what I'm talking about. You know? And make sure he don't cook them in a turkey pot. Y'all take care. Peace, light, love. All to the truth. Agents, fuck you. It is what it is. Y'all can keep this content, share it. Keep going. Let's roll, y'all. We got work to do.